question to you. I know many people have trouble to travel with gongs and stands. Can you share people our experience?
Yeah.
Before that, please subscribe the video and press the bell and give us a thumb up. So you'll get the update every week.
Right, so I'll answer the question now, shall I?
Yes.
It's a very common question, actually. I see this question being asked on Facebook forums and elsewhere. Students ask me a lot too. So let's try and tackle this question, break it down. Let's start, in fact, Eileen, by talking about this gong we've got sitting behind us. This isn't just to look pretty. We're actually, we transported this gong recently from here in Taipei to Auckland in New Zealand, which meant that it went on a flight with us.
Yes, this is 32 symphonic.
It's a 32-inch pasty symphonic, so that's a medium-sized gong,
yes.
we call that. And this is potentially a challenging instrument to take with you on a flight.
Yes.
So what did we do? Now, luckily, we've actually got this gong on loan from a student of ours who kindly was graceful enough to allow us to take it with us across this longish haul flight. And also, because it's fairly new, she had the original carton box that it was delivered in.
Yes, that's very good and very important to keep the box.
So, number one bit of advice with any gong that you buy, if you possibly can, resist the temptation to throw it out. Keep the box, and especially also keep all the materials, the packing materials, that whatever it is it polystyrene or whatever that stuff is that they use to keep the gong in place inside the box. Keep that too.
That will keep the best position, right? Best, not moving about.
Also, what you can do is, most people who carry these gongs around from place to place have got a gong bag to put it in. And our advice is also to pack it in the carton box in the gong bag. It gives it another layer of protection.
Maybe the possibility, put the gong into the gong bag, and put in the carton box. Maybe the polyester stuff, maybe couldn't put in.
You might have to rejig it a bit.
Yeah.
You may have to rejig it a bit. But we did it with this gong. We put it in its case, in its gong bag. You know the canvas carry bags?
Yeah.
They're usually black zip-up bags, which of course is not enough protection to put it in. What we're talking about here, this is a gong that will go in the hold in a flight.
Yes.
So actually these carton boxes, if the gong is carefully packed, is the best way we find to transport them on a flight in the hold. Actually, the other point to make about this is a 32-inch gong, is that we find this is about the biggest size gong that you can practically get through the X-ray machines. This is the thing that it will just go through one of the kind of passenger flight X-ray machines. I've transported much bigger gongs than this, but they've gone by freight, which is a different matter entirely. And we'll come on to perhaps if we have time, we'll come on to the story about how I transported my big 42-inch Cosmo gong from England to Taiwan a couple of years ago. I got into all kinds of trouble because I didn't keep the box it came in. What happens then? That's your next question, Lily. What happens if you haven't got the carton box?
Go custom made it.
You have to, or you can order them. As long as they're high, thick 2 or 3 ply cardboard. There are custom you can get one-off custom made. You need to measure them really carefully, and also the added problem then is you've also got to order in some of the polystyrene filling in packing material to go in, because you've really got to make sure that the gong doesn't move about inside the box. So if you haven't got a box, it's not the end of the world. If you've thrown out your original box, you can get a custom-made one, but it is a hassle. So keep your boxes if you can.
Yes. So 32 is the biggest
I think
the size that can go through the X-ray in the airport. And up to 36, 38, 40, no way
you're going to have to freight them. Yeah. I'm afraid that and freighting, of course, is a different. What that means is they're not going on a passenger flight. It's going to a freighting agent, and you have to go through that whole rigmarole. Yeah. But they can be transported that way, and
just
carton
more
boxes
expensive.
are the best. Yeah. And more of a hassle, because it's great to be able to take the gongs with you on the flight.
Yeah. And the next question is, how about the smaller gongs?
Right.
Like 24,
Smaller
22, 20? Yeah.
Now, smaller gongs, 20 inch, 22, 24, up to 24 inch, you can take in the hold.
Wow.
That's our experience. Now, the thing is that shall we show everybody this? This is our favourite carrying case.
Okay.
Now, at first sight, it looks like a normal 24-inch size. Yeah, and actually everybody can see that quite clearly.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a turtle. So be aware, don't bash people.
Now, we haven't got a gong yet at the moment, but if you can imagine, this is not actually designed for gongs. This is not actually designed for gongs at all. It's actually a Zildjian cymbal bag. It's for drummers for their cymbals. And cymbals come up to about 22, 24 inch size. And this has got compartments in here for different cymbals. And this one, which we really like, because it means you can put other stuff in it.
Because everybody only have one hand carry to the cabin, right? So this is a hand carry luggage to the cabin.
I've been travelling between London and Taipei with this as my carry-on cabin bag. I can get a laptop computer in here. There's even another sitting in here.
And all your personal belongings.
There are. I mean, other people make these, but we find the problem with this particular model is that the Zildjian, I think this one's become discontinued. You might have problems getting this one. If you have problems, get in touch with us. Drop us a message, and we can give you links and advice and let you know.
Good thing about this.
Yeah, it's a great design.
Yeah.
The other thing I was going to say about this, you pop your gong in here. Now this is bigger than, across here.
So you can put 20 up to, of course,
24.
60.
You can
24.
put a 20.
Yeah. Can we bring it to the cabin?
Yeah. This is
the compartment.
I've taken this on. In fact, when we took this to New Zealand the other week.
We travel with this bag all around the world.
We took a 24-inch gong in here, and also inside the 24-inch gong, a big frame drum, too.
22 inch frame drum, no problem.
The thing I was going to say about this is that it's actually it's bigger across here. The diameter is bigger than most airlines will have as their maximum permitted size.
This is our size. This is round shape.
As a carry-on.
Because carry-on is only square, but, right? In airports, you have to put your luggage.
Over several years is that I have had no quibbles from airlines about bringing this on as a carry-on, and it will fit in an overhead passenger locker, when you get on the flight. There's no problem, it will fit in. You just want to make sure that nobody comes along and pushes a big case on top of it. But that's really recommended. A cymbal bag. Other people make them. Gongs Unlimited in the US make them. There's one or two other people. But if you want some more advice on that,
very good backpack.
Give us a message. We wanted to say something about. Because I'm sure you're going to get some questions about this, about what happens. You're supposed to be asking me the question. What happens to these carton boxes if it rains?
in certain countries like in Asia, rains a lot. So I found out that this is a very good. This is called thin foil. This is industrial, so it's bigger. You can use the, how do you say that? How to use?
Well, this is light. This is a thicker version of the, what do they call it? In English,
kitchen,
we call it kitchen cling film. It's obviously not as big as this, but it's the little roll of plastic film that people make to wrap their sandwiches in or put over the top of food.
Also, in many airports, they got the luggage, packed with.
You must have seen them in airports. Yeah. It's a bit terrifying to see the big luggage go round and round and round, and it spins round. I wouldn't recommend you use one of those in airports. It's actually, if you're able to get this, even if you just use the kitchen
smaller
cling film version, you can wrap it around. It's useful to have two people to do it, but you can wrap your carton box. One way, turn it over 90 degrees, and then the other way, it sticks to itself. It's called cling film advisedly because it clings to it.
It got two benefits, two advantages. One can protect the carton box because carton box can reuse, right? We use our carton box many times, and the cling film can protect it, make it not too grubby, right?
It does, as well as protect it from any rain.
And the second thing is another protection for the gong because the cling film and the carton box, and then inside the carton box is the gong bag and the gong. So many layers.
That's right.
That gong is now wobbling about when people shifting the airline. So that would be.
There was one point I was going to make about this is that you can go to Gone retail online sites and see flight cases. Now, flight cases are something that you might consider. I would suggest two things against them. One, they are very expensive. The good ones, the really well-made ones, flight cases, they make them for other instruments and other, camera equipment, all sorts of things are made with these big, heavy. First of all, they're very expensive.
Thousands.
Because they are, it depends. It depends on the size. But they're, number one, they're very expensive because they are, very well made. But the other thing is, they're very heavy. The case never find before you put the gong in is very heavy, so it's gonna bump up your charges because it's gonna make it very heavy. And the beauty of the carton box is it's actually light.
And we make it more. How do you say that? Solid or.
So that is our recommendation. And also, for that matter, although I've got some canvas gong stand bags that I regularly use to transport stands. And if you have those, you can use those. We also advise, we've got one over here, I don't know if you can see it in picture. We've got, again, the same thing. If you buy one of these many people have got these they're called double orchestral pasty gong stands or similar.
Look,
this is the carton
many
boxes
times.
So. Actually, this one is beginning to show signs of wear. But this again is something that you can use to transport your stands. Although, of course, the stands aren't so critical. I've used gong stand canvas bags to transport gongs too,
but again,
in the hold.
Carton box is very heavy duty compared to and of course you got to wrap it nicely.
Indeed. And I think, have we got anything else to say about this?
If you have any questions, please leave a message. We will reply you. And please subscribe our channel and press the bell and give us a thumbs up. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye for now.